little something like.
How can you love you all summer and after fall? I'll keep.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Listen, it is me, Brian D. Oh, it's me, Brian D. Oh, oh, it's me, Brian D. Welcome back, y'all, to my channel. Y'all, listen, y'all already know it is my favorite day of the week. It's what? It's Friday. So y'all already know what it is. We're back with our weekly video. But before we get into anything or anything extra, that is, make sure y'all go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure you go ahead and follow me on TikTok and Instagram at what? At the it would be good if I knew my actual name. Thanks. It is at the.Brian_ on TikTok and Instagram. On Instagram and TikTok, it is at the.Brian_. Huh? There we go. Me, you, right? And we, y'all know the drill. 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 So, as I said, welcome back. And to those that this may be your first time, welcome. Listen, my name is Brian D, and I do weekly videos, checking in on your mental, all these things. But for right now, y'all already know we talk about sobriety. We talk about sober-mindedness. We're talking about removing all distractions, removing all toxic relationships that may be hindering you, all the things. Okay? So, without further ado, we're just further checking in. Make sure y'all go ahead and comment and interact with me in the comments. And, just let me know what's going on with you. I really do enjoy and really do appreciate all of you guys that have been interacting and that have been consistently watching. I do see y'all, and when I tell y'all I appreciate it so much, y'all make it worth it for me to actually make these videos. Because sometimes mentally I'm just like, I'd just much rather not. But I'm like, no, like I need to make sure that I get this stuff out to my people, and those that will eventually encounter this stuff. So, yes, I want to welcome you all here, and we can go ahead and get into the video. Enjoy. All right, y'all. So we're back. We're here. Let's talk. Yeah. All right. So where we last left off, we were talking about how I was coming to grips with, or coming to this epiphany, if you will. Okay, maybe this sobriety thing, this 30-day sobriety thing, may actually be, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, a lifestyle. Meaning just living a life of sobriety. And it's left me in a weird place. I can't even hold you. And it's hard for me to even really record and really verbalize it, because it's just that uncomfortable. But one thing that I can say is that one of the most challenging things is to face yourself. And I think even since last week, when I started to ponder, consider life just sober, it's been hard for me to even think about, honestly. And pretty much, if it's not every day, every other day, I have been inebriated, because I'm just like, like, I get it, I understand, I just don't want to do it, and I don't know if I can. And you would think after more or less 30 days, it's like, we, and quite honestly, when it comes to the alcohol portion of this conversation, I don't, other than like socially, which has been like literally a handful of times, a couple of times, if that, I'm okay with the drinking part. It's the going to Eddyville for me right now. Like, just to get to sleep sometimes, I'm like, oof, give me a second. And yeah, it's just the hardest thing to face yourself. And I don't even know if I have real words to say it, but even as I was kind of preparing to make this specific video, I'm just like, sometimes thoughts can just feel like quicksand. Like it always just feel like this never ending thing that just, sucks you in or just pulls you into itself to the point where you can't find your way out. And that's what it feels like sometimes. And I think even when you try to, cope with a variety of substance or a variety of people or what have you, you're always, and I talk about this all the time, but you're always met with the same thing that you were trying to avoid. So it's like, am I wasting my time sitting here trying to numb myself when I know that I'm really just about to have to deal with this at some point? But I think, and I would talk to a friend about this, but I'm just like, when it comes to this sobriety thing, I'm just like, give me a second. Give me a second because, and the hardest part is there not being an end date. And it just feels like, oh, I'm just aimlessly just, ooh, sober, ooh, sobriety, ah. But I'm like, that make my ear itch. And I wish I was playing. Woo! But like, seriously, it's just like, so what am I supposed to do? Just, I don't know, drink my water, stay inside, or find something else to take up my time, or find a new way, a new direction to put this energy up, or a new direction to really dig up and deal with the stuff. You know what? And I had this random thought. Y'all getting like the real raw me just thinking out loud. But I had this random thought, I think either earlier today or the other day. And I'm just like, I think it's time for me to go back to therapy. It's been some years and quite a bit has happened. And I'm just like, I think it's time to go to therapy and really just process through, discover, heal, even be equipped with new tools. Like I think it's time. Like a lot of life has happened. Yes, I am an internal processor and I can most likely do it by myself, but I think having that outside party that is not used or accustomed to the narrative that you speak to yourself or that you ponder on regularly, I think could provide new, refreshing perspective. And I think because this is not the first time that I've dealt with addiction or addictive behaviors, but I was just thinking about it right before I pressed record. I'm just like, it feels like I know that I'm in a different place, but it feels like I'm on the verge of being back where I was as far as the depth of addiction and the depth of darkness mentally that I was in. And I'm just like, I'm going to have to do something or reinforce things that I've already tried or just different things and just in general, because I'm just like, I was telling my friends, I'm like, I can feel it. Like I can feel the desire or the pull to just be, sunken or sunk into the grips of addiction. I can feel it, and I can't even describe it, but it's almost like everything that I know is toxic, everything that I know will be to my detriment, my heart and my body, my brain, my biological self is like, just go over there, disappear, numb for a bit. And yeah, just numb for a bit. Like, it's not even like I'll be back tomorrow. Like, it feels like this, like, perpetual, I just want to. But I think that is the temptation of like depression or like anxiety or the emotions that are seemingly so, or the mindset, I don't even know what the proper term to call it, but these things that are so prevalent in our culture now, I think that could potentially be the temptation of it all, because you literally can just wallow in your own stuff. Like, you don't have to necessarily get up and do the work and all the stuff just so you don't have to, no longer experience it in the power or the intensity rather of said, emotion. But I think in general, I think with all of the anxiety and the oppression and all the things that I've experienced in the past couple of years, I feel like I have to combat it with therapy. And maybe therapy looks different for me in different ways. So yeah, talk therapy, but maybe just using things that are therapeutic as well as, talk therapy or different things to where it could potentially help me. This is just me just thinking. But as I process this idea of having a life of sobriety, I also have to consider everything else that I'm giving up and what that means for me and how I feel about it, what that entails. And I think more than just giving up the substances and giving up the people and giving up all these things that have shown for my life to be toxic in this in the overabundance of it all, I now have to choose to do something about it. So I'm not there yet, okay, because I would never want to project something that ain't real. So I'm not there fully to be like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to live this life of sobriety. But I'm on my way. I'm on my way. So yeah, it sucks. It does. But as I consider different things and as I am brought into newer revelations and epiphanies and things that I think that, are the best for myself, I would always share as an invitation, as a point of invitation, be like, hey, if this is you too, let's do this together, because that's the only way. That's the only way we gonna get through this thing. With God and everybody else that's a part of this journey too. We gonna do it together. So that's all I got, y'all. Please, 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 please keep me in your prayers, your best wishes, whatever. Please just keep me there, okay? But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. This life of sobriety, I'm just like, ooh, I gotta, why did that just, but I think end all be all, I think it's bound to be good for me. It's just a matter of doing it. So it's just like, okay, do what you gotta do internally with the heart and all the things like that. But at some point, make a decision. So, y'all got my word. What am I gonna say that ain't gonna be a lie? In the coming weeks, we go get there. And that's my word. We gonna get there in the coming weeks, for sure. But not today. Ow! But hey, I gotta be honest. But yes. So that's all I got for y'all this week. I really do hope that y'all enjoyed this video and y'all really can connect to the honesty and the rawness of what I'm saying. And I just really hope that y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all be safe. There's some crazy people up out there. That did not make any sense, but it's okay. It's fine. And yeah, I just love each and every one of y'all for continuing to tune in. Please share. Please like. Please comment. Interact with me on Instagram and TikTok at _the.Brian_. And other than that, until next time, I will see you